extradition for our international friends and for the many tourists visiting Vienna. I read now out of a paper provided by Assange lawyers team. There is a US-UK treaty, and this US-UK treaty, also a treaty between the United States of America and United Kingdom. This treaty prohibits extradition for political offences, meaning Julian Assange's extradition would violate the treaty, international law, and amounts to an abuse of process, including Article 5 of the European Convention on Human Rights. The offences with which Assange is charged are all formally pure political offences. For example, espionage, the obtaining and publishing of state secrets, which means they are extradition barred under Article 4 of this US-UK extradition treaty. It is an abuse of process for the US to make an extradition request which is prohibited under the terms of this treaty. Furthermore, the CIA planned to kidnap and assassinate Assange. This indicates that he will be subject to inhuman and degrading treatment, which is also called special administrative measures, if extradited to the USA. To extradite Julian Assange would mean delivering him right into the hands of the very people who plotted to assassinate him. This extradition treaty would allow the USA to amend or add charges which could expose Julian Assange to death penalty. Under the same facts alleged in the extradition requests, Julian Assange can be recharged under provisions of the Espionage Act, which carry the death penalty. It is noteworthy that Chelsea Manning was charged with aiding the enemy, which carries the death penalty, and US government officials have publicly labeled the allegations against Assange as treason and called for the death penalty. So, please excuse my English sometimes for its pronunciation. Nevertheless, we are standing here for the freedom of Julian Assange, which also means to us to take care of freedom of press, freedom of speech, and to allow also in future that courageous journalists will report on so-called hot issues. Thank you, and free Julian Assange.
Free Julian Assange!